meth is a bit of a heavier drug.
It was on the line of poor excuses, you know.
There's a similar story, actually, in Florida of someone, it was a guy, who said that marijuana bag had flown into his car when he got pulled over. But, definitely woman meth, no, nothing. Sorry. Story number 4. Dang drug.
Should have known the weight.
I want number 4 though. I really want this one.
Florida woman brings meth into court, tells the deputy it's makeup.
I want this one.
True freaking story.
I thought that was fake.
Craziness.
Called it.
How? How do you, as a deputy, even let somebody... And you see crystal meth. You can see it. It's in the bag. It all looks the same. Oh, that's some makeup. Don't worry about it.
Makeup.
You're fired, dude.
How the heck? Well, they obviously caught the person.
Clearly.
So the deputy must have known, like, hey, what it... You know, he probably just wanted to hear something from her as a lie, so that way they can throw on some more charges.
Apparently dogs that were in the courthouse.
Oh, the dogs got it! Holy...
Ended up getting the meth.
All right. You know,
Good times.
Hey,
Good times
my drug-sniffing dog really enjoys your makeup. It's barking at it a lot. Almost as if it's drugs.
Yes. Number 5, Florida. A woman calls 911 to tell them she's been robbed, to skip her shift and go home. True story.
Oh my god.
True freaking story.
I figured that one would have been fake, you know, because somebody be smart enough trying to...
Yeah, we're normally dealing with a dumber class of people right now. And that's a pretty clever idea.
Apparently they worked at a fast food restaurant.
Okay.
That was,
Taco Bell, the guy drove up with a grenade.
Oh, when Dixie just got a Hardee's involved?
Yeah, she did not want to go to work. And she was like, all right, I'm going to call 911 to tell them that they robbed the place. And because they robbed the place, they're going to close it down. And I get to go home.
Huh.
How does that work out?
That is not good.
No, not good. Especially when it's falsifying
police records.
Yeah, police records. 911.
She got arrested right away.
That's clearly the point when they pulled up the cameras.
That charge.
And we're like, wait, who robbed the place? Who was it? I need a name. I need people.
Maybe
the demons did it. Yeah, clearly the demons did it. And yes, the fun story about a woman pulling the 1-foot alligator out of her yoga pants at a traffic stop. Very true. Florida man, Florida woman, Florida couple. You do not disappoint. Thank you. Thank you once again.
That heat's got to drive him crazy. You know, it's got to have something to do with it.
Think about it. Florida's such a bad place. You got a rapper that name's Florida, but he decided to change it to Florida.
Florida. Oh, yeah.
Florida.
Yeah.
Florida.
It could be the fact that he comes from Miami, but...
That could also be, yeah.
I mean, that could have been it.
But still, though,
Florida.
A lot of hashtag people in Miami.
Hashtag.
You know. Yeah. I call them hashtag people because not to offend anybody ever.
No, of course not.
So
Why would we ever offend people?
They're hashtaggers.
I don't want. I don't want to insult.
Damn millennials, stop it!
I don't want to insult anybody from Miami. Although you need to have what's his name, The Rock. You show up at the doorstep. You're insulting people from Miami.
Boom! Lights out. But that was our fun segment. Fact or fiction.
That was very fun, man.
That was good.
Yeah, I liked it.
Good little segment. I liked it.
Damn Florida people.
Yeah, Florida.
Next week, Wisconsin.
Pennsylvania people. There's some messed up stuff here.
There's always something in Pennsylvania.
Only problem is people doing weird stuff with cheese is always a true story.
That's probably true.
Yeah, bacterial
Those
infection.
Amish people.
Yeah. Turns out it's not gonorrhea. Have you been... Why?
Is that how you churn butter? With your penis?
Oh, God.
Sparky, where can you find us?
You can find us on Facebook Live, iHeartRadio, Google Play, Spotify, Pocket Cast, YouTube, Deezer, Spreaker. Yeah. Where else can you find us? Not Pandora. We don't like our box.
Not Pandora. Yeah. Damn jewelry store. How dare they?
I blame the hashtaggers.
I do too.
Yeah. Fuckers.
I think that's it.
Did they open up that Pandora up at the mall yet?
Yes, they did. We
It's
walked
pink.
right past it.
It wasn't open though,
Yes,
was it?
very
Yes,
pink.
we did. We walked right past it. It was before Valentine's Day.
The whole thing is pink. It's like
Is it really?
It's like a punch in the face of pink.
Why?
I don't know.
Because it's
I only got one thing to say about that. Thank God Dave and Buster's is coming.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
goodness.
there's
Dave &
some-
Buster's, I want you as a sponsor. That would be great.
Are they putting that where are they putting that? A Montage Mountain?
No,
Yes.
here's what the full story goes. That they are putting it at Montage Mountain. They're putting it actually right next door to Food and Fire.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a big lot there.
There's a huge lot
Huge
off
lot
to the
there,
side. And Food and Fire was actually going out of business at one point in time. There was rumors, there was talk. I don't want to say that it was all set in stone, but they were hurting for business. Now that Dave & Buster's
They
is
changed their
coming in,
mind.
they're like,
Leave the kids at the Dave & Buster's and go to Food and
leave.
Fire.
Well, you can't have kids in Dave & Buster's.
You can't,
as
no.
an adult.
Yeah,
Oh,
at
yeah.
certain
At
time of the day you could have the
Oh,
kid.
in the morning. I'm sorry, morning,
You can leave your
afternoon.
kids there, so
But
you
not
can
at
do
night.
that,
Yes.
Yeah, because it's in an adult playground.
After
for,
after
8
o'clock you have to be
Correct.
18, and then after 10 it's 21.
Boom, there it is. Yeah, should be a fun time.
So they're definitely staying open just for the overflow. Normally
They're going
more-
to stay for the overflow. Of course, Dave & Buster's is going to get crazy people to come up there. They're going to get packed every night, and they're expecting overflow into Food and Fire, where, of course, they have maybe cheaper beers. Maybe they'll have more specials.
Are we having a death pool for Dave & Buster's? How long do you give them in the Lackawanna County area?
I want to give 6 months to Food and Fire.
Okay.
And and at least 10 years to Dave & Buster's.
10 years?
Yeah, I'm going to say good 10 years.
Because the nearest one's Philly.
It is.
This is true.
And they
Okay.
still do phenomenal,
Prussia.
phenomenal
It's
work.
Philly.
But they're also building one in the Lehigh Valley Mall also. They announced that also.
Yes, but
Okay.
That's still not close.
They're an
at all.
expanding franchise.
Huge.
It's always a fun time at Dave & Buster's.
That's true.
Just in case Dave & Buster's wants to apply for some sponsorship.
That's true.
Uh,
Dave & Buster's, if you would like to sponsor our show.
Dave & Buster's
We'll talk.
sounds like a gay porno, not a gay porno restaurant.
Yeah,
Well, and if it doesn't work out, I heard Bloomberg is going to be buying it to Dave and Buster's.
true,
stuff,
Michael
so-
Bloomberg.
Yep.
Maybe Bloomberg
Thank you,
and
Mike
not
Bloomberg.
because that's not doing good either.
Oh, Bloomberg. Well, what? Batari's not doing good. Maybe Bloomberg. can help
Bartari
them.
should do well, but it's in the city of Scranton.
And the food's terrible, and the college kids come in and ruin things, so.
Yeah.
Fun times.
Well, still, it's like a Chuck E. Cheese with booze. What could possibly go wrong
Oh, yeah.
in Lackawanna County?
The university kids. There you go.
University
Yeah.
kids, yeah. You don't
I
want
said
to.
university kids. I didn't say which one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
University kids.
Yeah,
University.
any kind of college kids that like to drink and play games.
Correct.
You know, other ones they can't drink because of the medication they're on. You know, but they still like to play games.
Yeah.
Other ones are epileptics and they can't go around all the flashy lights and they'll take a seizure right when they hit the goddamn door. So that's certain people can go.
Certain clientele.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Yeah, the demographic there is pretty. They had to have looked at Lackawanna County and said, "Why not? They're giving us free." I guarantee they're paying
Yeah.
zero taxes on that idea because
10
like,
years.
10 years.
10 years
10
of
years
zero-
free. I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew
Welcome
it.
to the city of Scranton.
Yeah,
Well,
they're like-
what happens if they don't make it 10 years? Do they have to pay all the taxes then?
Nothing.
That's why you said 10 years. I
10
knew
years.
it. Yep, you're on it too. I remember Walmart in Pittston. They had a 10-year thing,
Yep.
right? And so on year 10, they moved from that property right over to the other side, and now they got another 10 years.
Correct.
And in 10 years, you know where they're going to move? Right back over to the other property.
Correct.
From Pittston Township to DuPont.
Yep.
Crafty mother.
They
Yeah.
getcha.
They're probably
Every
gonna-
time.
Every time.
Every time.
We are, I like the South Park episode. We are the Walmart now.
Well, guys, I think that's enough time. Want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. If you guys have any interesting comments about fact or fiction, Bloomberg for our constituency,
Yeah.
give us some money, Bloomberg.
I told you about that damn robot I'm arguing with on Facebook, right?
That's true.
Oh, man. Robot. I'm getting into an argument with not even a real person on Facebook. I was trying to really debate. They're like, hey, here's a video. And I'm like, hold on now. And then I just typed down robot, and they say different comment, different Michael Bloomberg commercial, and I'm like, you're a robot.
Yeah.
It's like when you're...
It hits you with the same thing.
Yeah,
Every time.
it's like when you're petting a fake dog, and you're like, wait a second. This is a stuffed animal.
If you happen to get a Bloomberg, a Bernie Sanders, a any type of text, all you have to hit a stop, S-T-O-P, in the text session. Yeah. It will stop all communication.
Nice.
I don't know if you happen to do that, but for those of you who are watching, if you do happen to get a text for political candidate...
How many viewers do we have tonight?
A couple.
Yeah, that's good to hear. Well, for a 10:30 at night show, we're doing pretty good.
Yeah,
we're dominating the demographic for podcast shows on at 10:30 at night on a Monday.
In Dixon City.
In Dixon City.
I think we are the only podcast on at 10:30 at night in Dixon City on a Monday.
Perfect. I am Tony Kaz.
Kevin Neary.
And Sparky.
Guys, you have a good night.